Alright, I'm playing more Why Am I Dead at Sea? And, right now I'm gonna go talk to Donovan with Sue, but with Sue full control, see what I can tell him. See, here we go. No, that's something else. Whatever, I'll still ask him that, but, what do you think has happened to the captain? I'm no psychic. I have no more an idea than the rest of you. What should we all do? Think for yourselves. I have no interest in the other people on this ship. I thought I had already made that pretty clear. Who might want to get rid of the captain? What do you want me to say here? How could I possibly know something like that? And in any case, why would you listen to me? Is gossip and hearsay how you plan to figure this out? And that's a good point. I'm not gonna be pissed about that. That's pretty fair. Anywho, this is an exclamation point, so it has to be progress, right? Even though this seems kind of like an old topic, but I know you broke into my room and stole the master key. And I know you stole the master key first. You're in no position to make any demands of me. How did you know I stole the key? There's no reason I should tell you that. I don't owe you any answers, got it? I want to know why you need that key. That's too bad, because I don't want to tell you. If you don't tell me, I'll let everyone know you broke into my room and have the master key and took the master key, surely. Do that and I guarantee you lose your job here. You're pretty tight on money, aren't you? You couldn't afford for that to happen. I don't care. The captain is missing and we have to work together. I need to know why you wanted the master key so badly. Jeez, you're serious, aren't you? What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Yeah, I was about to say, I was kind of skipping over that dialogue a little bit. At least not fully articulating myself here. Because I thought, oh, you know, whoever's watching is getting bored because I've already read this, surely. I remember confronting him before. But now it's allowing me to go further into this. She's committed. I respect Sue for that. For, you know, because she clearly doesn't want to give up her job. But she's all into it. She's worried about the captain. I like that. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Fine, but not out here. Come to my room and I'll tell you. Well, here we go. Something's kicking off. I thought for sure my progress would be talking to somebody else, but I can't really talk to anybody else, so here we go. Oh, cutscene. You're playing a dangerous game here. Stealing the master key from the pilot house, blackmailing me. What do you hope to accomplish? Oh, question mark or exclamation point? Music's kicking off. This is a big choice, I bet. Let me read them out. Why did you break into my room and take the master key? Isn't that what I just asked? I want answers. The captain is dead, and if we're going to find out why we can't afford... if we're going to find out why we can't afford to keep secrets from each other. Oof. This is a hard one. Because I feel like I've already asked both of these things. I'm gonna ask, why did you break into my room and take the master key? I like questions better than answers, to be honest. Well, no, questions and answers, not exclamation points. Exclamation points are scary. This is a nice spinny green question mark. I like it better. You mean the master key you stole from the pilot house? I need unrestricted access to the rooms on this ship. For that, I needed the key. It was never yours to take, and I had greater need for it. Alright, so no consequences there, so I want answers. The captain is dead, and if we're going to find out why, we can't afford to keep secrets from each other. There is no we, but fine. The first secret is that the captain isn't dead. What? It's Ferdinand, isn't it? She's still somewhere on the ship, though I don't know in what state. What? I'm so confused right now. I guess it's allowing me to ask all these questions, so I'm just gonna go down the list and hopefully it won't continue on. That sounds unlikely. Only from your perspective. I have solid reason to believe it's more than likely she's been abducted. Goodness. What do you mean, in what state? If she was abducted, she's probably reading in Sue's voice, I apologize. If she was abducted, she's probably seriously injured. She should be alive, but she'll need medical attention. She's hiding in the medical closet. But then why is my ghost around? Whose ghost am I? None of this makes sense. Where on the ship is she then? I haven't checked every room in the ship yet. The master key will solve that problem. On top of that, this is an old ship. It's clearly seen renovations over the years. That could mean there are secret areas to it that we don't know about. How can you possibly know that for sure? What I'm about to tell you cannot leave this room. Oh, I'm so excited. What are you telling me? For the sake of the captain and all the other people on this ship, I'm in pursuit of a known serial killer. Oh my god. His trail has led me to this ship. Oh, that gives me information though. He says he. So it's none of the female, crew members, I guess. Interesting. He's a sadist. He tortures his victims, maims them, and worse. But he keeps them alive for days. Oh, God. I believe he has chosen the captain as his latest victim. Oh, my goodness. See, I was suspecting of Donovan being the good guy. Like the guy who's, watching out. I called him an agent, because I thought, oh, God. Oh, this is spooky. If I'm right, there's still time to reach her before she dies. Well, you're probably wrong. If Paolo's right, then you're wrong. Oh my god, what if it's Paolo? Anywho, if I'm right, there's still time to reach her before she dies. Who is it? If I knew that, we wouldn't be having this conversation. All I have is a basic profile. It's an adult white male. Interesting. That doesn't really narrow it down. So you're ruled out, which is the only reason we're having this conversation right now. That kind of rules out, I don't know, to me I'm ruling out Mercurio, in my mind at least, because Donovan spilled his guts to Mercurio a little bit. Maybe he was lying, but... Well, actually, no, Donovan just said he's on this ship to find the serial killer. If he's not out to say goodbye to his dying brother, then maybe he was lying to Mercurio for a reason. Maybe Mercurio's still suspect here. Anywho, so you're ruled out, which is the reason we're having this conversation right now. How do you know the serial killer is on the ship? Yeah, how would you know that? That's confidential. This search has been going on for a long time. It has involved multiple people. Goodness. Would they really take such a big risk by leaving the captain alive here? To him, there would be no point in immediately killing his target. And if anything, the risk of being discovered here, it might just make it more exciting to him. Oh, this is scary. When I realized he was on this ship, I knew there was the chance this would happen. Oh, so you're a cop or something? FBI. Oh, I knew it. Agent, I said. He lied to Mercurio. That has to mean something, right? Maybe he's just still suspicious of Mercurio, because he doesn't know who it is. Can I see your badge? No. So you're a cop or something. I can still ask for his badge. Then how can I know I can trust what you say? I'm laying innocent lives on the line by sharing this information with you. If I'm going to put that much trust in you, I expect some in return. Oh, so you're a cop? Why don't you call for help? I don't need any help. It would only get in my way. In order to apprehend the right person, I need evidence. That means stealth and surveillance. One person is more effective for that. So what can we do then? I don't quite agree with that. I'd say bring everybody on board. If you know he's here, lock down the ship. Take everyone into interrogation or something, right? Come on. What can we do then? You can help by being quiet and staying out of my way. I'll need to make a full sweep of the boat. That's where the master key comes in. When I do find the captain, I'll be able to track down my killer. Let me tell you something. There is such a thing as evil. It's on this ship with us, and I'm here to exterminate it. Now, I have a lot of work to do, so I'd like you to go away. Oh Oh my goodness. Good friends, bad friends. I think that's for being able to possess everybody. I desperately want to, though. Oh, is this who I was? What I looked like? I feel as if I could reach out and touch the real world. Can people see me? Can I interact with them? So is this me? I'm the captain now? So messy. Can I interact with things? Can I take the key? I don't think so. Can I interact with people, though? I really wanted to take over Donovan and grab the key, but he is fled somewhere. There he is. Luce? How did you... I have everything under control here, I promise. Oh, it was nothing. I must be going insane. What? Let me take him over. Oh, sick music going on. What's his power? He has a different kind of, aura here. Does the cat like him? Hey, cat. He doesn't pet it, though. That's interesting. Anywho, I desperately want to talk to everybody, but first I want to see if I can grab my master key. Take the key. With this key, I can finish my comprehensive search of this ship. So far, I've gone through every room, except Mercurio's room and the captain's room. I could also check my computer for any information. I've got a lot of footage of the ship to check out. I'm sure I'll be able to find the captain with all of this. I think I can already find the captain. She is dead inside the, cleaning closet, but let me check out the footage. Check email. Email number 1. Hey Donovan, it's been a long time since we've spoken. I hope you're doing better since you left the force. I know it's been rough. Truth is, I'm contacting you because I need your help. Something has come up which requires a special touch. It's him, Donovan. Let me know if you can help. L. Oh, that's interesting then. It looks like maybe Donovan's not on the force anymore, but he's helping out a friend. Kind of being stealthy. That's why he couldn't show Sue his badge, because he doesn't have one anymore. What's email number 2? I've tracked him down to a small cruise ship of sorts. However, it's across the border, so it's out of our jurisdiction. By the time we can coordinate an effort, he'll be gone. I'd throw away my badge and go after him myself, but I got close to him. My identity was compromised. I need someone from the outside that he doesn't know. You're the only one who can help, or who can do this, Donovan. It's been a long time since he's struck, and it's possible he'll regard this isolated ship as a prime opportunity. Attached, you'll find everything you need to know in order to get there. The rest is on you. L. Email number 3. Oh, and one last thing, Donovan. Oh, goodness. The contractor. Achievement, sorry. And one last thing, Donovan. I know you blame me for your dismissal, but you weren't okay, Donovan. You needed the break. Maybe you're still bitter, but keep this in mind. I'm breaking a lot of regulations and personal standards enlisting your help like this. I'm putting a lot of trust in you. So please, be professional about this. Don't do anything reckless. Get the job done and come home. For me, Lucille. Interesting then. Check camera recordings. I have a lot of footage to comb through. I can compile the footage of specific days or focus on each camera. Footage for each day, I guess, first, right? Footage for the day before last. That's probably when I was murdered, right? The day before last. That was the day the captain was last seen, yeah. There aren't any particular movements that morning or afternoon. That night, after a break, the captain left her room and went up to the first floor. She never came back down. Unfortunately, I couldn't install cameras on the first floor, so I don't have any eyes on her after that point. Between the time when she left and the next morning, every single person went up to the first floor and came back down. So really, anything could have happened in that time period. The last thing to note is when Sue came back to her room that night, she had the spare master key with her. She must have picked it from the pilot house when the captain was no longer there. Okay, footage for yesterday. A couple of things happened yesterday. Alton and Sue were walking all around the place talking to people. Very strange. Well, we were there. We know what that was. Kayla was also particularly busy, walking all around talking to people. And then that evening, Gwen entered my room. Somehow, my door was unlocked. She clearly didn't take anything, so I'm confused what her goal was. Okay, footage for today. Today isn't over yet, but there's still plenty of footage to cover. At the crack of dawn, Ferdinand paid a visit to Garv's room. Odd. That is odd. Not long maybe they're in it together, they're both the killer. Not long afterwards, he had a meeting with most of the ship. Afterwards, most people headed up to the first floor, where I don't have cameras installed. What I just realized though, Lucille gave me the email about the whole, my identity was compromised, the killer saw me. If she knew that, then why couldn't she give me a description? Just a basic, he had a mustache. That would be great. Kinda weird. Anywho, let me check out the footage for each camera. Camera on B2. This is the lowest floor where all passengers stay. As expected, there's a lot of people moving in and out of the rooms from day to day. The only constant is that black cat, which wanders around everywhere. Sometimes it's carrying small objects in its mouth. It's a small-time thief, I guess. There really isn't anything suspicious that goes down here from day to day, though. Camera on B1. This is the middle floor, where all of the staff stay. Usually people are walking through here to reach the upper deck, where I don't have any cameras. Mercurio and Garv are always going in and out of the broom closet for cleaning supplies. Suspicious. They are in it, I bet. Oh god, all three of them. Ferdinand, Mercurio, and Garv, huh? Almost every day since we've disembarked, in fact. Ferdinand is always walking around everywhere with that stupid grin on his face. Daryl walks through here once or twice a day, but spends all day on the upper deck. Now what I'm almost thinking, wouldn't it be crazy? You see, I don't know if you saw it, because I kind of zoom in the footage a little bit so it looks nicer, but I got an achievement that popped up when I read the emails that was like from Lucille or whatever, and it showed a picture of someone. Why would they have a picture of someone that's not really in the game? I'm almost assuming Ferdinand is his partner in disguise, and she actually did go on the ship. That's crazy though, right? But maybe. Garv, I don't trust you. But I'm desperate. I need to look in the cleaning closet. I need to look in the cleaning closet. It's a metal closet for cleaning supplies. The master key is able to open door. Here we go. Oh, Garv, don't look at me, please. There we go. Inside, there are all sorts of cleaning supplies. There's also a top shelf with lots of paperwork. Oh, that's it? I investigate the cleaning supplies, I guess. I thought for sure a dead body would just, like, stumble out of here. Gosh darn. Most of it is what you would expect to find. Rags, dustpans, bleach, soap, sponges. They mostly look old and forgotten. Except the bleach has been bought recently. That can't be good. Investigate. Look at this. Garb. Investigate paperwork. It's a giant stack of receipts and expenses. It all looks really uninteresting. Wait. In the middle of the stack, there's a smaller paper with handwriting on it. What's the receipts and expenses? Most of the expenses involve staff. There's also supplies being bought and food inventory being restocked. Then there's the income from passengers coming on board. Oddly enough, the two don't seem to add up. The expenses are always a great deal larger than the income. What's the handwritten paper? I hope this note has been found by the right person. I have reason to believe someone has been breaking into my room while I'm away. I think it has to do with that strange chest. Oh goodness, if I'm right, it means something is terribly wrong here. Only the master key unlocks my door, and I have the only master key, right? I have a plan, but I could fail. If I do, someone else needs to know. I'm looking for a door that shouldn't exist. It could be in a corner, or on a side where you don't normally look. It must have something to do with what's in that chest, but I couldn't get it open. Be careful. The ship has eyes and ears. People know things they shouldn't. There are alliances being forged. Is she? Oh, I feel like part of my identity is returned to me. That should be, because I think that was the captain's note. Were they talking about this, though? Open the chest. Not even the ship's master key will open this chest. And from the looks of it, picking the lock would be too time-consuming. If I had the key, I could take a look. But otherwise, I don't think it's worth my time. What if she's stuffed in there, man, though? You think she's alive somewhere? It's in that chest, I'm telling you. I desperately want to play for another half hour at least, but I do need to sleep at some point. I do need to cut it. I just want to quick check the Mercurio's room? In the corner here? It's a hole in the wall's plaster. When I tap on the wall, I can tell that it's hollow from floor to ceiling. I wonder how far up or down this continues. I was suspicious of these cracks. I was suspicious from the start. I need to check the... It's not my room, is it? I think it's the kitchen that has another crack in it. Oh god, I want to talk to everyone and do everything. I am so sorry I have to cut it. Let me see. There's a hole in the wall's plaster. When I tap on the metal behind this plaster, I can tell it's hollow. There might be some crawl space behind here. Oh, go in there, man! Can I not? Okay, I apologize, Mercurio. Can I please leave? I didn't mean to come into your space. There we go. God, I can talk to everybody. Oh my god. I just want to continue forever. Is there some place here? In theory, the dining room's on the other side of this wall. But investigating the dining room wall showed that there's a hollow space somewhere here. Yes, yes, yes! Like I thought, there's a layer of fresh paint here. I wonder if... Yes, there's a seam in the wall that's been painted over. There's a waist-high door here. And now that I've cleared up off a bit more paint, I can see a lock to the door. Investigate the lock, man! Do it! This lock is quite modern and sophisticated. It must have been installed in the last decade. Picking a lock like this is still possible, but I don't have the tools. It could take several days. Click. Except the boat's antiquated skeleton key is somehow able to open it. The waist-high door slides open to reveal a ladder extending down into the darkness. This might be what I've been looking for. What happens next is very important. I'll need to retrieve more equipment from my room. Worst case scenario, the captain is too physically damaged to answer any questions. I'll need to lay down a proper investigation to ensure I get the info I need. Who are you? How long have you been standing there? What? Who are you talking to? Oh god, oh my goodness, oh no. No. That looks Garv-sized though, doesn't it? Or Mercurio-sized. Oh! Oh no! No! How sad. You didn't know it, but you never stood a chance. You weren't even close to the truth. Not nearly as close as she was. Oh no. I guess she is in the captain, maybe? Another lost one. I can feel others below. It does not have to end this way. I can feel others below. I wonder who it is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, this part is gonna go on forever. I'm so sorry, but I have to find out if Paolo's okay. Let me save game right here. Is this my other save? No, that's just a book on the floor. Oh god, Paolo, please. What's going on? Hello, everyone. I'm afraid I have some more dreadful news. I don't want to cause any panic, but these things must be said. It would appear that 2 more people on the ship have gone missing. Oh no. This morning, the ship staff and I did a comprehensive search of the ship. Donovan, the passenger from room 201, was missing. So was the passenger from room 205, a boy named Paolo, if I remember correctly. Oh my god. Just like the captain, why is this happening? We've got no idea, but if it was unclear before what happened to the captain, I think we know now. This This changes everything. Who will be next? How can we be sure we are safe? Where's Gwen? I don't see her anywhere. Shouldn't she hear about this? She knows. That's right. When we were searching the ship, we found something very troubling. Very troubling indeed. In Gwen's room, we found a key. A very particular key. The ship's master key. It can open any door in the entire ship. It had gone missing from the pilot house not long ago. So, what does that have to do with these recent disappearances? You can tell them, Sue. Right, okay. Before he went missing, I talked to Donovan. He was searching for the captain, who we believe was still on the ship. In order to find her, he had gotten hold of the master key. I saw it in his room. When he disappeared, so did the key, and then we found it. In Gwen's room. Someone planted it there then. No, that can't be right. I don't believe it. Well, we didn't have to believe it. We saw it ourselves. I meant to speak in my Mercurio voice, I'm sorry. It's hard to come to any other conclusion, and honestly, I'm not too surprised. She was kind of crazy. What's happened to her? Where is she? You can be at ease, Kayla. We have only restrained Gwen in the observation room. I think everything is simpler that way. It's not her, she's gonna die up there, I bet. After we land, we can ensure that she stays on board while the proper authorities take a look at this case. This is a lot of information to take in at once, I know. I'm truly sorry that things have reached this point. But I want everyone to know that they have no reason to feel they are in danger. The situation has been controlled. No, it hasn't. No. We will reach land in a couple of days. This awful affair will be behind us before you know it. Oh. I don't understand. I can't believe Gwen could do something like that. She didn't. It's not her. And maybe you shouldn't. What do you mean? You don't think it was her? At first glance, it might seem like Gwen having the key implicates her, maybe. I'm reading fast, I apologize. I realize this is going on long. I hope you don't mind. But think, what doors does the master key open? All of them, of course. Including the door to Gwen's room. What if someone took the key from Donovan, used it to get into Gwen's room, and planted it there? You're right. They could have done it overnight while she was asleep. Anyone could have done that. So in reality, it tells us nothing. I think the truth is still out there, and we have to find it. Getting to that truth might involve clearing Gwen's name. I have a lot to think about. I'm sure you do as well. Take care of yourself, and be safe. Thank you, Garv. I'm glad I'm not the only one here who has a little faith. Take care of yourself, too. The real criminal must still be free. Daryl, I trust you. What do you think about all this? 3 people have been killed or abducted. No witnesses, no crime scene, no evidence. I think the truth died along with the captain. I think it's hopeless. Oh God, everything's gone to garbage, hasn't it? And I apologize for cutting it off there, but it's like half an hour, and I'm so looking for— I'm gonna play this immediately. Oh my God, everything is happening. Everything— I have to save one more time just to make sure it happened, because I'm really disappointed, though, that I was so rushing the progress that I didn't get to talk to everybody with Donovan, and I feel like that could have given me a couple more clues, because everybody had new information to tell him. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. But what can you do? Whatever. I hope Paolo's not dead. I hope Donovan— that somehow that was a dream and Donovan's okay. This is all just so much. Everything's kicked off in this part. Anywho, that's it.